Minister Ajit Pawar death in the plane charter flight plane crash in the landing. How would you on this?
A very unfortunate incident of Deputy CM passing away in an accident, air accident. What visuals and what data we have got till now in the public, I can only guess that the visibility was very poor. It's January month, its visibilities are poor. This airfield does not have instrument landing system or instrument assistant system, so it is basically on visual. So with this fog, and at that time the fog had not lifted, so visibility was poor. They didn't see the runway first time. Second time again they tried to see the runway, but I think they were on the right side of the runway, so the pilot tried to align the aircraft on the runway, towards the runway, and while aligning it banked, it overturned, and because of the overturn the aircraft stalled. The aircraft couldn't fly because the lift forces, when you bank so much, when you turn so much, the lift force is no more upwards, so there is too much of drag, it pulls the aircraft down, so the aircraft went down straight away. So this is from the visuals I can see, but the black box is recovered. They'll come to know exactly what happened, whether it was a mechanical failure or whether it was a manual failure, which from the visuals I can see it's most probably pilot error. So very unfortunate. These things happen when you have a big boss sitting behind. You know, a few years back there was the army chief who passed away in a helicopter accident in Uti, because he had a meeting, he had to appear for the meetings on there. So similarly, here the deputy CM was behind. The pilot should have followed SOP. Pilot should have told the CM, the visibility is poor, we cannot land. We will divert to the nearest field, Nagpur. And when the visibility is okay, we'll come back and come to the airfield. So he shouldn't have taken the pressure. This is only because there's a big boss behind. You should follow SOP. Please be brave enough to tell the truth. Don't try to cut short. When you take shortcut, this is what happens, accidents. Now nobody is alive. So one mistake. It is just one mistake. Just telling the boss, we cannot land. You can come back after 1 hour or 2 hours when the visibility is fine. So this is taught to every pilot. And he was an experienced pilot. The pilot in command was an experienced pilot. Unfortunate, he tried to cut short, take a shortcut, and accident happened, and this is what happened.
The pilot has the vast experience.
Because of his vast experience, he was overconfident, and he didn't follow the standard operating procedure. Standard operating procedure does not allow you to land when the visibility is poor. So visibility was poor and he tried to land. He couldn't see the runway. He saw the runway last minute. He tried to turn towards the runway, and while turning he overturned. And while overturned, the aircraft lost its balance and it just went down straight. So, and it blasted. So the impact itself, you can see how strong the impact was. So nobody would have been alive with this accident. There's no chance. So I hope we learn our lesson. Such an eminent personality, Ajit Pawar. He had a lot of future in Maharashtra politics. So big loss for Maharashtra, and a very, very, very unnecessary accident.
The visibility was poor because of the early morning, 8:45 this time.
See, winter. This is winter time, and Baramati has little hills and lot of forest area. So the fog will be there. Fog will settle down there. So to fog to lift, it will take little temperature. Temperature will rise after 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Then you can see the runway clearly. So it's a visual airfield. It's a visual landing airfield. So this is totally human error. And see the cost. You lose all. All lives are lost. So I completely, as per my information, pilot in command is responsible for this accident.
The Ministry of Civil Aviation has formed a committee.
So that is standard. Any accident, you have to form a committee. AAIB accident bureau Investigation Bureau, Accident Investigation Bureau. Any accident, the AAIB is set up. Here, even if it wasn't Ajit Pawar, if it was some other person, that also investigation would have taken place. But here, because there's a VVIP, they must have immediately established everything. But I heard they have got the black box, so you will come to know the details.
But in the time manner, the investigation will end. In the time
See,
manner.
it's a small aircraft, black box is available, all data is available. There's no hurry, you will get the detailed report. Sad part is all lives are lost. Now investigation will come, and from the visuals we can make out there is a pilot. Pilot is most probably responsible for this accident.
But he has a lot of experience.
So what? Overconfidence. Sometimes you have overconfidence. Sometimes if you don't follow standard operating procedure, you will have accidents like this. So he didn't follow, and he took shortcut. And you should never land when you are not legal to land. Visual means the runway has to be at least 5 kilometers before you can see the runway. If you can't see the runway, you are not supposed to descend. So he descended to see the runway. He was not at the runway. He was not aligned with the runway. Total mistake. Everything was wrong of the approach. I can make out from the video. Everything was wrong.
But the inquiry will find out everything.
Yeah, inquiry will find out, and you will come to know that pilot only, most probably 99% sure pilot error. 1% I don't know. There might be some mechanical problem, defect, anything. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like.